good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. Yeah, not really again. I did say on Thursday. Not really again, not really another good day to be a Liverpool fan. As our title hopes are now ready to be over. After it's always bloody Crystal Palace, isn't it? Always bloody Crystal Palace. And why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I put 4-1 Liverpool against Atalanta and 4-1 Liverpool against Crystal Palace? Why do I do it to myself? Honestly. But yes, let's get into it. Again, you have to say, I see me close the door. That's it. Obviously, I got the Arsenal Aston Villa game on at the same time, but yeah, probably pointless now, to be honest. But first things first, I want to say this season we have massively overachieved. This season. People will be like, oh, but it's Liverpool. They don't experience players. In terms of title winnings. But let's be real. Start of the season. Let's be real. We weren't expected to be in the title race. Look, people will come at me saying, "You're actually not out of it yet. You're still not out of it." But if you get Man City dead ahead of you, it's done, in my opinion. We're not finishing above Man City for me, so that means we're definitely out of it. We're definitely out of the title race, so we're not finishing above Man City. But I still will say we have massively overachieved this season. It was a midfield rebuild. The midfield were atrocious today. All of them. All the midfield were poor today. We need to be real about it. Wataru Endo, let's start off with him. £8 million. He's 8 million. He is 8 million for a reason. Let's be real. He is 8 million for a reason. He's done well. When he has came in. But today, it's not just today, Atalanta as well, and recent games, Endo, the amount of times he's passing it backwards, putting the pressure on our defence by passing it backwards as well. It's just like, what is he doing? What is he doing passing it backwards? But it wasn't just him, but let's be real, Wataru Endo, my analogy for Wataru Endo, I've had plenty of analogies for him. He's Amway Khan. If you want a Boston analogy, he's basically Amway Khan with the gun sealed in his mouth. We all said Amway Khan is dud. He's dud. He's world class. Blah 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 blah. But he's been found out. He's been found out by certain teams, and Endo's found out in midfield. So we actually think he is dud. But I've always said it. But he actually isn't. Dud. He is a backup player. Let's be real. He is a backup player. And I'm not sure under the new mindset. If we will sign a DM. But yeah, end of pure today. But we'll talk about the goal. Again, we did not start the game well. And it was probably inevitable. Crystal Palace was probably done that goal. Yes, be real. Eze, how is Eze then? That's so much space. For a free. It was a free tapping. Yes, be real. For Eze, it was a free tapping. There's no way to bloody miss. Unlike our players today. Fucking hell. And I'm going to say it now. Crystal Palace, they did not park the bus. They didn't. They did not park the bus. They hit us on the counter. They defended well. They still caused problems with their 5-4-1 formation under Arthur Gardner as well. And I'm not having this park the bus nonsense. It wasn't. Okay, there maybe were wasting time, but what do you expect? They don't do that away at Anfield. They caused us problems, Payet. Let's be real. Most of them in the first half. Obviously, they had a Marteta chance in the second half, which should have put the game to bed. Let's be real. And but they did not park the bus, Crystal Palace. They didn't. It just frustrated us. With their formation. And if anything, we didn't know how to play against a 5-4-1 formation. That simple as that. Crystal Palace, fair play to you. You deserve to win. You deserve to win for the way you defended as well. It's all like saying, "Oh, we should have won with the chances we had." But I'm sorry, you need to put your chances away. I'm sorry, but you do. You need to put your chances away if you're going to win a title, and if you're going to win football matches, you need to put your chances away. If you don't put your chances away, you get punished. But the thing is, we didn't have any chances before Eze scored. So, if anything, Crystal Palace deserved the lead and had the more chances. So yeah, but for me, yeah, I will admit my blood was boiling. I see, with the Atalanta performance, all these people saying, "Oh, they had chances against Atalanta." We actually didn't. Atalanta should have scored more. I'm more pissed off about this game because we were shite in front of goal. I'm sorry for swearing, but we were absolutely abysmal in front of goal. Let's be real. And Darwin Núñez will get safeguarded, in my opinion. Look, I don't think Núñez is good enough as a number 9, in my opinion. As a winger, where he played at Benfica on the left wing, that's where I would play him. Not as a striker. As a striker, poor. Absolute poor. And for me, if it is Ruben Amorim who's done with the Manchester next season, I actually think he'll play Núñez as the left winger. And he'll get his own striker win, in my opinion. And Núñez, he wasn't good enough today. But he shouldn't be the one scapegoated. He shouldn't be scapegoated, in my opinion. Mo Salah was probably our worst attacker on the pitch. No, let's be real now. Salah was our worst attacker on the pitch. When he gets found out by Tariq Mitchell, he's not in the game. Simple as that. He's not in the game. World-class goal scorer, Mo Salah. I've always said it, people. We will actually be better without Salah. I've always said it. Mo Salah is a world-class goal scorer. I'll give him that. But he's the same as Haaland. I'm saying it right now. He is the same as Haaland. He is not actually a good footballer. Let's be real. He's actually not a good overall footballer for me. And I remember saying this away to Crystal Palace in the reverse fixture. Just because he started against Crystal Palace, he was still shit in that game. Let's be real. And so, Salah, he needs to be called out. Kanate and Van Dijk, they need to be called out for the Crystal Palace goal. Let's be real about it. Van Dijk skipping. First Van Dijk skipping gives me fucking nightmares of Steven Gerrard skipping against Chelsea. When I saw Virgil van Dijk skip, I was like, here we go then. These are boom all over then. But obviously, different circumstances. Obviously, you have to say. And for me, I am lost for words then, but I'm more pissed off with this performance. Atalanta deserved to win. Players, and that's what I'm saying. Crystal Palace deserve to win as well. But I'm more pissed off in terms of the chances we had. Poor, absolute poor. I'm not having this. Oh, it was a dud save from Dean Henderson. No, fucking shite finishing. Yes, we will. Yes, we will about it. Especially from Salah, when Salah doesn't even catch it right in the second half with his chance. Up next, Curtis Jones. He's our Stouser, mate. He's our Stouser. We need to keep him in the team for that Stouser heritage. Mate. Shut up. Honestly, shut up. People be like, oh, but Chris, he has came back. No, fucking shite. He was the worst. He was one of the worst players on the pitch, Curtis Jones. Not just because he missed that sitter when he was through on goal, because it was a sitter. He was shocking in midfield. The amount of times he lost the ball. He hasn't even had that chance in the second half. He should have been trapped off at half time. Absolute shocking, seriously. Absolute shocking. But let's be real, everyone was shocking then. After Atalanta performance. Everyone was shocking. Javier and Cody Gakpo, they were the only players who hold their head up high when they came on. Arnold, just not at it. Let's be real. He was a player that came back from injury with these stupid fancy crosses that he was putting in. I'd say Andy Robertson was good as well. I would say Andy Robertson was good in terms of attacking third and defensively. So they're three players. Obviously, you can't pay him Alisson much either, but Alisson, there was a time in the first half where Alisson played, there was a hospital pass to Alisson, and Alisson played a stupid pass to Robertson, which went out for a throw-in. But apart from that, Alisson was fine. But apart from Alisson, Robertson, Gakpo and Harvey Elliott, everyone else is poor. Oh, that was a chance for Havertz there. But yeah, everyone else was poor. Let's be real. Shota came off the bench. Obviously, back from injury. Can't say anything much about him. Let's be real. He wasn't there either. It was a brilliant performance from Crystal Palace. A brilliant defensive performance from them as well. I'm gutted. I am gutted. It just looks like we have one out of steam. I think it was after the Manchester United draw. We saw in Atalanta that we won out of steam. We won out of steam today again against Crystal Palace. But realistically, we're out of it, people. We are out of it, realistically, in my opinion. But people be like, well, you're not actually out of it. I mean, if Arsenal drop points, then fucking hell, it is a fantasy city now. If Arsenal drop points as well. And I don't really want City and Arsenal fans to come at me. Because, let's be real, Liverpool shouldn't even be in the title race this season. Let's be real. I'm going to say right now, we've done so well to even be in the title race this season. We've done so well. Because I think that's an overachievement. Especially start of the season. So I think start of the season, I said we'll be third behind City and Arsenal. I said City and Arsenal would be still the title race, in my opinion. And but obviously, when you come into the running, obviously expectations do change in terms of the second half of the season, and it is a bit of a disappointment now to be honest. It is a bit of a disappointment. The only thing we are hoping on is if Man City don't have their winning streak in terms of the running, is if Man City drop points as well, which I can't see it. I really can't see it, honestly. For some reason, I still think it might go to the final day. I actually still think we might be in it come the final day as well, but I think it'd be too yet. I think it'd be far too yet. I don't know. I just got that strange feeling now in terms of tight weights. I actually think it may still go to the final day between all three of them, but I think it'll be Man City, probably maybe Man City having like a 1 or 2 point advances on the final day where they have it in their own hands. I don't know. I think it might be like that for some reason. But I tell you what, I think Arsenal will need to win today because, let's be real, Arsenal will be noted. They will be noted of the result at Anfield, let's be real. And they can't really have. They obviously need to score the first goal here, Arsenal, in my opinion. If they score the first goal, then yeah, I think Arsenal will be fine. But if they Aston Villa score the first goal, I think the nerves will go around the ground already. It's once again that big blue shark coming after you. But yeah, then this was like the Atalanta performance where this is a shock. Because everyone again expected Liverpool to respond after Atalanta. They were like, oh yeah, it's a one-off. But I said it, didn't I? I said it after Atalanta. I do worry this will be it'll leave stars on us, which it did. Yes, we will. We were playing with stars on us today against Crystal Palace. And this is why I said a win would have been massive for Liverpool. Just for confidence-wise, because Atalanta's defeat was a low pro. Another low pro today. I think we will be ruled out now by a lot of people in terms of winning the league, being in the title race, but 2 points, that's what it is, isn't it? If it was 1 point, it would be like, okay, but 2 points, And you look at City's winning, you have to say City have the easier winning for me. Have the easier winning. Oh, this nonsense saying we had the easier winning. Are you having a laugh? And Kai Havertz is through. Can he make it 1-0? No, he can't. And but City got the easiest winning for me. The only game you can see City dropping points in is against Spurs for me. And then I don't think that's going to be enough for me to get Liverpool back in it, in my opinion. Look, Jurgen will say we're not out of it. Jurgen will say we're not out of it because he needs to say that to his team. Because if he says we're out of it, then I think the downfall will continue. I think that's time just seems to have done for Liverpool, in my opinion. And the stats are there. The stats are there for a reason. That we are top of the stats table for coming from behind and losing positions before this game. And you're always going to get found out at some point if you're going to keep coming back from losing positions as well. Look, don't get me wrong, at full time, I was boiling, I was fuming, I was pissed off, I was throwing a lot of players out, and it still needs to be called out, let's be real. Still needs to be called out, but start of the season, different target, that's been passed. That's been ticked off, which was top 4. which was dead back in the Champions League basically, wasn't it? Carabao Cup was a bonus. I don't think we were expected to win a trophy. Actually, I did expect us to win a trophy this season, but I thought it'd be the Europa League, not the Carabao Cup. And obviously, I explained my reasons why I thought we would win the Europa League. I thought we would be a level above the Reds in terms of the Europa League, but it turns out we're not. So, but for me, Endo, there's a lot of comparisons to make about Endo. Ferrari, you can say he's basically the Ferrari of F1. Again, we think Ferrari are dud, but they're actually not. They're actually not. Well, not actually. He's basically Charles Leclerc. That's what Endo is. He's basically Charles Leclerc. We actually think he's dud, but yeah, he can do. Yeah, he can do the baby steps, which is qualifying and pole, but he can't do it when it matters. And this was a day that mattered. I'm sorry, I'm forcing you. This was a day that mattered. Yeah, I will say he was brilliant in the Carabao Cup final, where it was all against us. But to be fair, I think the press was more on Chelsea in that final. They were expected to win that final, but the injuries Liverpool had. But I just think when the press is on, Saka side netting. But yeah, when the press is on, it's just one of them, isn't it? It's just one of them. Maybe Liverpool need Arsenal. I see. I don't know, maybe that strange feeling Liverpool might need Arsenal to win. Just to try and stay above City. Don't know, but I do think we're out of it now, unfortunately. I think that is the not out pure for me. The Eagles taking down a title contender, down to the sea, down to the water. That's what it feels like, doesn't it? It's like we're basically a dog, aren't we? We're basically like a puppy. And the needle has chucked the puppy, and it's done deep in the sea, and you can't find it again. So that's what it feels like. Any day, my dad said to me before that the positive is the press is off you now. The press is offwards. But I thought the Atalanta defeat would have fucking kicked us off the backside. To be honest with you, and it's not. We're not done being confident. We're not done being confident for the second yet, are we? Let's be real. Away at Atalanta. Atalanta only needed Dorna as well. But yeah, that's from a mass preview. Anyways. But yeah, devastating. Bit of a devastating defeat, where you when the cameras were going around at Anfield when we lost 1-0, it felt like that's the day for me. And that's the title list where it's the over. And that's not me being pretty trying to play the underdog card. I just think we're yesterday it's far too much because yes, be real. I'm gonna say it now. Manchester City and Arsenal, they've been the more convincing teams in this title race than Liverpool. I think I will admit, we have been lucky at times to even get through games. To be honest, it's just starting, isn't it? It's just starting to be pretty. It's just devastating to have this defeat in the running as well. It really is starting, but let's see what happens. I mean, it could be a strange title race, couldn't it? Where Arsenal could drop points today, and it probably softens the pure a bit, doesn't it? For Liverpool, probably softens the pure because it might think, you know what, it wasn't just us today that drop points, but it's just getting City dead ahead, isn't it? if you get City dead ahead of you, I think it's done for me. I do think it's done. Obviously, mathematically it won't be done. I mean, it could still be Sinchenko. Oh my god. I thought he was in stuff from halfway line there. But yeah, it's just one of them, unfortunately. Unfortunately, one of them. We just have to move on now. Away to Atalanta. The Arsenal Aston Villa game will speak for itself. Whoever wins that game, if Arsenal win, they win. And that probably gives them a good advantage now, especially over Liverpool as well. But yeah, as a strike ends basically ends Liverpool's title hopes basically. And yes, we're done a debt. And yes, we are done debt carnage. And yes, we are done debt carnage happening. And yes, we are done debt carnage happening. And Arsenal top points and City top points. I mean, it can happen. But I just think realistically, I think that puts us out of it, unfortunately, that defeat. I think it puts us out of it for me. Realistically, even though the gap would only be, well, if Arsenal win, it'll be 3 points. I don't know, it's one of them. I don't know. You just don't know, do you? You just don't know. Because I think Arsenal are still true of defeat for me. At some point. It's just Man City, isn't it? It's just Man City for me. I think Man City, there will be. The thing is, I don't see Man City using another game. The best top points we can get from Man City is a draw, for me. In terms of Arsenal, I think Arsenal, they're very strong defensively, Arsenal. So the best you're probably get is a draw from Arsenal. But again, it could defeat Arsenal, you just never know. With the Champions League, the Scotsman as well. If they've been dealt a lot pure in terms of the Champions League, getting knocked out in the last minute, so you just don't know how that would affect Arsenal mentally as well. I've always said about Arsenal, I think Arsenal do need to reach the final of the Champions League to help them massively in the title race. I think it helps Arsenal in the title race if they reach the final of the Champions League. For me. Because if they get knocked out quarterfinals and semi-finals, I would worry for them mentally. Because I feel that could be a lot pure for them. City, even if Man City get knocked out early, I think Man City can cope with it well mentally. To be honest with you, if anything, it's strange, isn't it? It really is strange because if Arsenal get knocked out early, if Arsenal get knocked out in the Champions League, I think I'll even say myself that I think that maybe rules Arsenal out. Well, not rules Arsenal out win the title, but makes it more harder for them because the pressure will be on Arsenal. I don't know, maybe was it pressure with Liverpool? With obviously the fairy tale Jurgen story as well? Maybe it was that. But for me, I thought we would cope with it better mentally. If anything, I thought Arsenal would have actually crumbled because of last season. Can they yearn from it as well? But it just shows their Declan White for Arsenal, game changer signing for me. Which puts them in it. And you compare that to Endo. Yeah, it's like comparing apples with oranges, isn't it? Declan White and Endo. I'm sorry to say. But yeah, we'll see how it does, people. We'll see how it does. But unfortunately, I think that defeat will toss us now. Will toss us now and push us out of it where yesterday. Definitely push us out of it where yesterday, in my opinion, just in my eyes. It's funny. It is funny because rival fans say, no, you're not out of it, you're not out of it. Arsenal and City fans say, no, you're not out of it, you're not out of it. Come on. It's like we're trying to put pressure on each other, aren't we? And I'm not doing that at all. I'm not trying to play on the dot hard. I just think we are out of it now. We're yesterday. I just think we are out of it. We're yesterday, and we've never seen a 3-horse title race, people. We've never seen a 3-horse title race. Yes, we will now. We have not seen it. Because 2014, Chelsea were in it, weren't they? And Arsenal through here, Havertz, the defending then from there, fucking hell. But we saw it in 2014 where we all thought it was a 4-horse race, didn't we? Arsenal, I think they topped out in 2014. Was it March? I think it was February, March time when Liverpool beat them 5-1, wasn't it? Where Liverpool did them beaten when we had Suarez and them. Then it was down to 3, and I think Chelsea lost to Crystal Palace, from what I remember, and it ruled them out of it as well. And obviously, we know what happened with Chelsea. They went on to obviously beat us at Anfield, and yeah, it does feel like one of them defeats. It does feel like that Chelsea defeat 2014 for Liverpool, where that is the killer for me. That is probably the killer. Because for me, there's no way we got an easy one in. Away to Fulham, obviously they won today at West Ham. Away to Fulham, don't away to Craven Cottage, it's tough yes door. Away to West Ham. West Ham are a boss of chocolate, so you just don't know what you're in debt with them. And we got another away there as well. Away to Everton. Away to Everton, Sean Dyche likes to set up well, doesn't he? Against Liverpool as well. So yeah, at home to Tottenham. I mean, Tottenham can cause us a threat, but we've just not been taking our chances. That's what's really cost us, unfortunately. Just not been taking our chances. And I know I'm waffling on now. But that's another key part, isn't it? We've just not been taking our chances, and that's cost us really in this title race. And I do think realistically, that is it now for us in terms of trying to win the league. In my eyes, but maybe I'm one. Maybe Carnage might happen where Arsenal and City top points as well. But we're just relying on too much, aren't we? Just relying on, especially City as well, to drop points as well. Because I can still probably see Arsenal dropping points, definitely. Even though they've been fantastic, Arsenal. It's just City for me. If you get City there ahead of you, especially in the running, you're not touching them. Simple as that. Which is why it's probably bid for Arsenal today as well. Which is probably why it's bid for Arsenal to try and get ahead as well. To try and win and get ahead. But yeah. We'll see what happens. People. See what happens. But start of the season, our aim was top 4, wasn't it? Our aim was to step back in the Champions League and win the Europa League. Well, we've won a trophy. We have won a trophy, so we're done be back in the Champions League next season as well. But it's this Dutton, isn't it? It really is Dutton. We've obviously, since Jurgen's announcement, it hasn't made me believe, actually, since Jurgen's announcement, but obviously, maybe I'm the chins. People. Who knows? But yeah, I'm only for there anyways. Only for there from a massive room. As Eze ends Liverpool's title hopes with a Dada an absolute dagger of a goal after 14 minutes, and Liverpool struggled to break the suppliers down, and Liverpool continued to waste chances again, which tossed them in another game. So, feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all for the bottom review.